Were you allowed to swear?
I'm not gone.
Fuck no.
Wait, what'd you just say? I was like miles away.
No, I said, are we allowed to swear?
Oh.
Because I didn't know where this is going.
Where everything else goes on the internet. Eventually on
It's
YouTube.
the internal abyss.
Like
Dark alleyways, you know, maybe the south side.
Or maybe like that dark part of YouTube where you're just like 30 minutes into a wedding proposal video.
Or so far down, you know.
I think you go down a different path than I
Maybe. or you're watching like a documentary on like how wax is actually made. I don't
What type of wax?
I don't remember. Like I wasn't
are we
watching
talking about
on.
like are we talking about like sculptures or shit like that, like wax sculpture, or are we talking about like weed wax?
Wait, what?
Or are we talking about like? There's so many different terms you can use wax for. Like, what are we?
Like candles.
don't think.
Okay, candles.
Like
You make candles out of weed whackers?
oh my god, no.
I don't think.
No, it's
I don't
really
think I've ever heard that twisted that way. If I hear wax, I never think that.
Well, welcome to the pothead in the conversation.
He said what did you say? Beeswax?
Yes, you can, like, there's a form of weed that you make wax, or like dabs.
Oh Christ.
See, when I think of dabs, I
That's all I
think of
know.
that.
All I know
When
is
he thinks of
memes.
dabs, he thinks of that.
I don't know.
And the funny
No,
thing
like,
is that
no.
no one knows what we're laughing about because only we can see what's going on.
Yeah.
That's true. We'll put like text dabs. Dabs.
I'll just edit it like the bass.
No, but like, you know what you do is you like open up Chrome, you go to like an in private browsing window, you just load up YouTube. You know, you're not logged in, it's just like a fresh page of YouTube. And you just like click on one of the featured videos that looks the most interesting to you. And then you just put on the autoplay feature. And then like an hour and a half later, you're somewhere miles away.
No, I would just let it play, and then I would come back mid-video an hour later and just jump in and just be like, okay, what the fuck is going on here?
That's how I found the Planet Earth stuff. with your boy Snoop Dogg narrating Planet Earth.
Yo, what is these animals?
Well, what is these animals? The mongooses?
I have something I need to YouTube now.
Dude, Planet Earth. Dude, I'm telling you, Snoop Dogg's amazing, alright?
I'm in Oblivion too.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck yourself with Oblivion too. Oh my god. My mom got me these, like, organic graham crackers. And,
Ooh,
dude,
organic.
I'm not gonna lie, they taste about as stale as cardboard, okay? And they're brand new in the box, like, and she bought them, like, right before I left. Here, try one, like, literally is...
I've never seen Zach give away free food. He must really hate those.
It's just, like, no flavor. They're honey, too.
There's honey in there?
Yeah, no, there is honey in there, believe it or not. You want to try one, Mike?
No,
I just bit sand. That's why.
I
I
know!
want to keep my taste buds intact, okay?
You mean keep your mouth, you know, moist and not dry as the
No,
taste.
it won't wreck your taste buds. It's like a
Well,
sorbet.
that's a good
It's kinda-
point, because, you know, when you go to suck dick, you kind of need a wet mouth.
It's just got, like, lack of flavor.
Yeah, it doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste like anything.
Like,
It's like
Cardboard.
it's like
yeah.
I skipped the food and went straight to the chewing.
So yeah, I like eating food for taste because just flavors are flavorful. The more you know. I like just tasting food. You know, food is great. That's why I eat a lot of it.
Food is great.
Food is very tasty, except for this food. This food's not. Most.
You mean like healthy? Healthy food sucks?
Sadly, yeah. Some healthy food's good. My mom has like these organic Frosted Flakes that taste close to Frosted Flakes. It's not like so far off like these honey graham crackers.
I'll get Sarah.
What did you just say?
I have syrup, like maple syrup, if you wanted
Syrup?
some flavor to it. I don't know.
Syrup?
I don't have honey.
You said syrup.
Syrup.
Okay.
Syrup.
Syrup.
See, I don't count Y as a vowel, so I say it differently too.
Oh my gosh.
Yet you still eat it.
I don't know. It's just like.
So you're complaining about being bad, but you still, because you're so lazy, you don't want to go get something different, and that's right there. So that's good enough for you. Because you're too...
Nick is still eating it.
Yeah, well...
Why are you still eating it, Nick?
Because it's in my hand.
Same concept, okay?
Yeah, because it was in my hand. You want another one?
I'm good.
Yeah, I figured.
I wouldn't, no. I'd take one bite and be like, I'm good.
Set the
No, it is. Actually, after about 8 bites, you do start to taste the honey. It's got like the Cheez-Its effect, where the aftertaste is what gets you. Like if these were an arm's reach, I'd probably
That
grab
sounds
another
depressing. Like you have to wait for the taste of the food to hit you after you've already like eaten the whole thing.
I kind of like it.
I like having full taste throughout the whole meal.
Yeah. No, I like the restaurant quality of full taste throughout the whole meal.
See, I never get that. If I get something that tastes amazing the first few bites, it always diminishes.
That's
not a good restaurant.
Yeah, it's not a good restaurant.
And it's everywhere I go. It's anything I eat.
How about these graham crackers though?
So wait, you're saying the graham crackers, the organic, shitty graham crackers get better with taste, but all really, really
you have to have a lot of graham cracker in your mouth. Okay? Yeah. You have to put
a really good
like if I'd still prefer anything good over those. But like the worst like if I have a steak, the worst that ever gets is still better than that. But
I prefer anything good.
I didn't even mean.
So basically everything, just about everything that you can think of that's food that's edible is better than that. So you would prefer anything. Like cauliflower. You prefer...
Dude, cauliflower's so good, I'd rather eat cauliflower than this.
Whatever the fuck you don't like, because I don't like cauliflower. So I went with that, hoping that another fat guy like me would eat cauliflower.
Fucking zucchini. Do you like zucchini?
No.
Yeah, zucchini would...
You know when you say something and it's not even that big a deal, but you make it sound way worse than it actually is? That's just kind of what happened there.
Oh my god. Anything better than this? Oh my god. I'm like crying. I don't know why. I'm like tired, but I can't go to sleep right now. It's like what, 8 o'clock? Who the fuck goes to sleep at 8?
Me.
Well, you're like a bear, alright? You have to hibernate, okay?
Wait.
What?
Why are you eating more?
I didn't even realize that, Graham.
Wait. No. So,
it's how it happens.
the reason before was because it was in your hand. Are we going back to my reasoning, or because it's right next to you? Are you lazy to go up and get something from the kitchen that's right behind you?
I think so.
Lazy
You can
power.
even like hear the snap of like how fucking
Now
solid
he's trying
these
to like
things
promote
are.
it. He's trying to make it seem better than it actually
No,
is.
I'm trying to deter you. It's like grabbing bark from outside and snapping it in your mouth.
No, it's not quite that. It's just like it's like a chunk of dry sand that all got stuck together.
That's right. That sounds about right.
Did we
That's
fix
like
that
held
yet?
together by honey.
We still haven't put the new battery in there.
Oh, and the fire detector?
Oh yeah,
The
we're all gonna
smoke
die.
detector, you mean?
The fire detector, okay? Not the smoke detector.
It still looks like it's been destroyed.
It's because I
You
fucking
just got up there and you
Because I
yanked
fucking
it off.
ripped it off the wall. And then it started wigging out and like beeping repeatedly because I opened it up. And then I just ripped the battery out.
It's screaming for its life.
That's literally what happened. It just started going off when I ripped the cover
The
off.
killing blow was about to happen.
It knew it was about to be taken offline.
No! Just like that, just
Yeah.
continuous.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before it was just like the one beep every half hour.
See,
Just
just like
It wasn't every half hour, it was every
See-
5 minutes.
See, every time I heard it, sometimes I would hear it and be like, it's about to die. It sounds like it's going,
Yeah.
it's halfway there. And then the next time it'd be like full strength, it's like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I can never tell with that. I could never tell. It's just like it just beeps like sometimes it happens in 5-minute intervals, sometimes it happens once every half hour, and it's just like if that was like the cry for help when you ripped it out, it was basically just like
So
like,
it
help.
has ADHD and can't remember exactly how long it was.
I think it's just like eking out a breath every now and then. It's just like like once every half hours. Help.
I definitely don't feel no better soon. Because I spent that much time and I've still gotten like the same grades as you guys.
I didn't say you were smarter than us.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Asshole! Fuck you!
What I'm saying is you had to work harder and actually do
You said it
shit.
because I'm Mexican, aren't you?
That's exactly it.
Motherfucker! God damn, you all suck. Taking my shitty graham crackers, dude.
Alright then.
I just set that up. I'm so sorry.
Fucking cunt. Fucking shit stick.
Yes to the first, no to the second. See, I love when people try to insult me because half the time I'm just kind of like, yeah, no, that's kind of true since I came out. That's true. That's not an insult. You're just giving me like, you're calling me what I am. Because I love it when people are like, suck a dick. I'm like, yeah, I've done that.
It's just
I would love to.
or like
Are you volunteering?
I still remember one time, like I think like shortly after you came out, where it's just like you brought some guy home, and it's just like you had to like convince him to come over because he was like feeling shitty. And you were just like, come on, we can just like watch Harry Potter and feel shitty together. And then Zach and Chris are both like,
that was my axe.
oh yeah, and Zach and Chris are both just like, ah, and it was like, ha, gay.
Humidity outside 60%. Humidity in Chris's room 200.
Yeah, like it's a little misty outside and it's flooding in his room.
Like the walls have condensation.
God.
I have a Snorlax. I also have a Gyarados.
I have a Porygon,
Oh, you got one of those?
Pinsir,
I have one of
I got a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Jinx,
those. Oh, yo, dude.
Scyther,
We should get a clock.
Kabuto, Fortnite.
Would you look at the time? It's time!
Oh my, would you look at the time?
It's like every hour on the hour.
Oh, dude, on the hour. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty funny. But yeah, we should get like a bigger clock, and then like we should take out.
I think we should just take the clock we have and put the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh hair on top of it.
No, I think we should replace the 12, 3, 6, and 9 with like a piece of paper, like written in Sharpie or crayon that says dual.
I got the fucking Exodia pieces. I could just do like 10, 12, 2s, 5, and 7, and just.
Oh my god! Have them be the Exodia bits. You should just do that one day.
And just like not mention it at all.
No, it just happens, and then we all look up and we're like, oh shit, it's time to do it.
I got that.
I walked out of the conversation for 5 seconds. I have no idea where the fuck you are.
Well, prepare to be more confused.
Continue.
I don't know. I got that clock. I got that clock because it was like $5 at Walmart, and I said nothing about it. And like
$5.
Yeah, and everybody noticed it right away. I was just like, how long? It's like, oh, like 5 minutes.
I didn't notice right away.
Mike and Chris both did.
Yeah. I
I
don't know, it was the first day you were back, right?
Yeah.
It was that Thursday. I was sitting there and I was like, where the fuck did you guys get that clock? I assumed you got it over the summer.
Nope, I got it the night I came down.
I know. That was a weird thing. I was like, wait.
Because
You stopped at Walmart?
Yeah, I stopped at Walmart to pick up food because I knew I was out of food. And
on
so
the way here.
Yeah.
Not even like coming here and then in the morning going out.
No, I was tired. And I figured I would want to.
Wait.
I was tired.
I'm still doing my
podcast. My head just went like, huh?
I'm still doing my opposite of procrastination thing. So like if I'm like being lazy, I try to do things as early as possible, so I don't have to do it later.
That's a very good point. Like how I should be doing my journal.
Yeah. So like basically, I came here on Wednesday night.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
You've done it before. You've written all your papers that you can ahead of time.
You've done all of your classwork within like the first 2 weeks, and then had nothing to do for the rest of the semester. Yeah.
Damn straight.
If only we were as smart as that.
Yeah.
Okay.
If only I was as smart as that with the rest of my online classes.
I've got 2 tripods.
For what? A camera?
For Chimeras.
Camera.
And I have a camera.
That sounds like a fancy.
That sounds like a fancy brand for.
It's a Chimera brand camera.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
And a Tripid brand tripod.
Oh, I died. Christ.
Well, welcome Zach. How's the afterlife?
Well, it's pretty hot down here in hell. But yeah, it's a Sony Handycam, of course. Only the god tier of cameras.
That's great. We can add that to the collection.
To the collection of Sony Handycams that we have.
Yeah, we've got 3 now.
We have 3 Sony Handycams.
Because I've got 2.
Yo, you know what's really funny? If like 3 of us just like went to Walmart and just like went around just like filming a whole bunch of random stuff until we got kicked out. Because they would try to kick us out so fast. I just think it'd be really funny. Just walk around with like all Sony Handycams, just like I don't know. Shut up. Fuck you guys. That'd be hysterical to me.
How quickly that went with like nary a comment.
Cause I could tell by your looks, you're just like, that's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
See,
Fuck
but you have
guys.
to think about us. We're just both like, why? It requires effort. I could just YouTube someone doing that, which requires moving my fingers, not my feet to the car and then driving over there. I'm using gas, wasting money on gas. It's wasting time going over there.
You're thinking way too much into it, okay? God.
I made practical.
Oh,
I think that's how he felt when you started describing it for more than 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
No, what I more felt like was like, alright, yeah, Zach.
But I have tripids.
What do you...
And this is like a really heavy duty one.
Heavy.
It's like professional-ish.
Ish.
My grandma gave it to me. Said it was like a couple $100 when she bought it. And I was like, why, Grandma, why? That's so expensive. You know, I just realized something. This tripod's supposed to have like one of those,
I wouldn't know what you were looking for because I have no idea what the fuck anything with tripods. No, sorry, tripids. I have no idea.
Get it,
oh
rig it.
Shit, this one doesn't have it either. It's like a little bit that goes here and it snaps into the tripod and it goes underneath the camera.
It's a little piece that's screwed. Yeah.
It's like a square that's supposed to fit in here.
It's just so informative.
The square is gone for both tripods, so none of these can be used. Oh, I'm taking them back.
So we've got a camera and 2 poles now. Is basically what happened.
Yeah.
Some freestanding poles.
There's no tripod. You just duct tape the video camera to it.
I don't
know if I should say this
I
joke or not.
don't know what
I'd
you're
go
trying
for
to
it.
say.
Go for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a hard dick when you push it down.
I knew that's exactly what you're saying. But yeah.
Nice big one.
You know,
I just love creeping you guys out and making you feel very weird.
We watched Filthy Frank, okay? That doesn't creep us out.
Here's the thing. It was weird because I was up until about 3 a.m. last night. Because I found a Tumblr blog called Straight White Boys Texting. Which is just like people will screenshot like Tinder conversations.
Yes.
And it's just...
My question is, how the fuck did you get to that Tumblr? Like,
because it is just
the
because
process?
it all ends the exact same way with a really obvious dick joke, like just like so blatant and just like.
So you're calling me straight? Now I'm offended.
Triggered. Fucking triggered. Fucking go home, Nick. No battery.
Oh. Yeah.
So basically, they're like. Dream about using these.
So you brought nothing. You brought 3 paperweights. This was what happened.
You could probably sell them for like $5.
I got a charger.
But you said there's no battery.
Left in the battery.
Okay, that's different.
It's got a battery. The camera's got a battery, but battery's not included.
Yeah.
There you go.
The fax machine sound over there.
I'm just kind of like, wait a second. Let me just work through this in like there's 5 different ways that could be
it's just
something.
like it's just,
which one does it really apply?
You just
like,
look at
what the fuck is going on in this conversation?
I feel like that's how like. Whenever,
because we apparently think so differently because of the dads and then the wax and then. Like, I don't know what the fuck
Wait, you
you're
said
saying.
something about dads?
I know what I'm going to call this episode now.
So,
I get what you mean though. It's like, I feel like this is with a lot
So I'm thinking through stuff, I'm just like, that's why I'm quiet half the time.
See, I feel like I feel like I have this problem with everybody that I talk to is like, I'll say something, and like I can see immediately like the look in their face is just like, all right, I gotta write this down. What the fuck did you just say? Because it'll be like, Christ.
You have no idea how long I spent trying to balance that thing on here. It was so worth it. Oh my god. Okay, continue.
What were you even doing?
I don't know.
You're bouncing wires on the tripod and then just immediately flinging them off.
Yeah.
Yes, but we can go back to the point where I'm just kind of like...
That's just some grade A entertainment right there.
Dude, I was so amused. Oh my god.
God damn it.
It's like refrigerator doors.
Yeah.
What were you saying then, Nick?
I don't even remember
I
anymore.
forgot. Well,
when you were talking about how communicating. And,
oh right, because I always think.
Why is the pothead remembering our conversation and train of thought?
Because
high right now?
You're thinking more slowly. You're like staying on topic.
You're still.
The problem is
few
like
topics.
The problem is like you get to do that. I'll my brain runs way faster than my mouth does. So like
that's the thing. Weed makes it run faster. I can only focus on one thing at a time, but it makes it run faster.
Yeah, but that's I don't
That's
have
why I
that.
focus on one thing at a time and go fast.
I don't have
skip,
that.
skip, and I forget what the fuck I was doing before.
See, that's the problem. I don't have that. I just like if I have four thoughts and then like I can only say two things, it'll be like I'll say the first thought. And then I'll be like thinking I'll be like thinking something else, and now my mouth can catch up. So I only say the first and the fourth thought, and they all make sense in line. But I just like you only know the first and the fourth thought, and then you missed the whole part where it made sense.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
See how my mind.
That's
works.
a really good way to describe everything that goes on. Because sometimes if I'm telling a story, I'll like start with it, and then I'll say like three things in my head, and then I'll just keep going. And I was like, wait, there's a critical part in there that made this funny that I did not say out loud. Whoops.
Yep. My mind is on the comparative level of a goldfish.
So basically,
yeah, that's pretty
you
spot
have to be
on.
taught many different times of how to go through little holes like the Mythbusters did during that one episode, and then they forget it. And usually it's color coded, a little easier. And then they use food.
I wasn't paying attention.
That was the that was the blankest face I've ever seen.
And then they use food and help them through.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention to what you were just saying. Something about Mythbusters. I was really focused on this camera charger. And what I could possibly use.
Again, who's the one who's high here? Who?
That's my secret. I'm always high.
Fucking 420 blazed. Dude, he's at that 430 status right now.
Man, it's like midnight
I
over
would
here.
It's like fucking midnight. Oh man.
Man, I don't even do drugs. Can you imagine?
So I've always wondered what it'd be like if I got drunk. It'd be
You're
goldfish.
21. Go figure it out.
It'd be goldfish amplified.
It's kind of like in the Lord of the Rings when the cave troll got hit by Legolas's arrows. They're just like.
No.
That's the thought when it came up. When you're just like goldfish amplified.
I think that's goldfish high. I think that's what it'd be like if I were high. I'd be sitting there and be like, yo man, what if the universe was like really hungry for waffles right now?
It's like yo man, like bicycles are just like acoustic motorcycles, you know what I mean?
Wait, now I'm really questioning. Are you high? Now that's a valid question. Because even I don't think of shit like that when I'm actually high.
What do you think of when you're high? Like,
Man, I'm so high.
Probably like video games or, oh shit, I actually have homework to do, but I don't give a fuck anymore then. Maybe cleaning or rearranging my room which I did for the 10th time yesterday.
you rearranged it again?
Yeah. Like I told him yesterday, my favorite thing in the world to do is to rearrange my room.
Yeah, sounds about right. I figured it was either that or coming into my room and talking to me.
That's where I get bored.
Because you get bored a lot. You get bored like 10 times a day.
Yeah.
What? Oh,
How did I know you weren't even paying attention to the conversation?
I was mostly paying attention.
You were like here.
Mike was getting bored because he doesn't have
But
drugs.
you were like, once I said something or he started talking, you kind of went in your own conversation on the similar topic, but you didn't say it out loud. You just said it in your head.
Yeah.
It's a podcast, you need to speak it out loud.
Oh. See, I just sleep. I've been sleeping a lot lately. So whenever I'm bored.
Oh, I thought you meant like you go into these little 30-second naps in your head, but your face and eyes are still open.
No, see, what's happening there is I'm not here. I'll just I'm here. I could be
spiritually, you're just.
No, I'll just kind of retract into my brain, and I'll just look around at different stuff that's happening. to explain
Again,
it.
are you high all the time? Are you?
No. I don't do drugs.
That's exactly what happens.
Maybe you're not high enough because you're not living life like this.
Yeah.
Well, on that note.
See, it happened a lot in German class. So, when he called on me occasionally to say whatever line it was, I was just
See, I would be so worried if my mind started to wander in a class like that because my mind tries to stay focused even if I'm not focusing, so it'll try to do something relevant, and I just feel like if it's German, I would just immediately think Nazis every 30 seconds. It's just the second the teacher gets even mildly excited, I would just think a rally.
Oh my god! Christ, he calls it and you're like, that's,
It just, I'm gonna raise my hand wrong and just fucking laugh my way out of the class.
You're just gonna be like,
It's just, it's like anybody knows.
I have a question. See, I started writing actual notes.
I did too.
No, but I put the computer away. I put everything away. And then I actually sit there and I will write everything down. And one, it's interesting because it makes the class go by faster. And two, I'm actually paying attention.
Oh, you're talking about actually writing stuff down on the book.
Yes.
That's what I do.
See, I feel like I can't pay attention if I take notes because then I'm too focused on writing.
I'm not paying attention.
Well, I guess the other thing is that this is stuff that I'm interested in, but I know nothing about. I just kind of know, oh, we're talking about.
I'm interested in the language, but
it's not video games. That's why it's not interesting to you.
No, not that. I don't play video games too much anymore. Ooh, almost knocked over the camera. I don't know. I don't have anything to do. At all. Ever. There's a lot of stuff going on with the fraternity.
Why don't you go play Pokemon?
Huh?
Why don't you go play Pokemon?
I have been. On my way to classes. But now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, download some, German 101 fucking videos off YouTube, and then just play them on my phone. And then I'm just going to be walking to class while playing Pokemon and repeating the words that I'm learning over and over again. I'm going to do it
you should just
Emily style of listening to stuff over and over again.
Christ. That takes some serious
You're going to go to bed with
dedication.
headphones on, and it's going to be playing.
I did earlier.
For real though,
actually.
did you ever hear about that? Did you ever hear about our friend Emily?
No.
So she was, when I started here as a film major, we were in a bunch of classes together, and she was she is the A grade student, 5.0 GPA, and
I already don't like her.
she's she goes so far above and beyond for all these classes. And there's the one class in particular, the CP260.
How does she have the energy?
I don't know.
Dude.
It's all she did. So, the CP260, the one I had with Walter Metz. That was the insanely hard class with the ridiculous curve and where a 50% was NA, and I got a 33%. That was a C. She was the lone person to get over 70%, and she had an 85. And basically, she told me after we took the class, she was a 2 of fucking Walter Metz's class.
So the other one's just as hard.
Yeah, every class Walter Metz teaches.
She must be a god.
She's
Like
she works. She's got the most insane work ethic I've ever seen out of anybody. And basically, she was talking about like her study methods, which is basically
like
what she did.
Listening about her studying and like her working really hard makes me want to be lazy and smoke some more. Like,
oh, dude,
just
leave.
Just wait, it gets worse.
Just
think
about how you'd feel if she was telling it to your face. So like, she would write down word for word what the dude is saying, and then at the same time she's recording the lecture, and these are 2-hour classes, so this is like, an hour 50 minutes worth of talking, and she would have that on her iPod and she would play it on loop between classes and while she sleeps. This is for every single like class up and like all the way up until the final.
What?
She double majored in 4 years.
Yeah, she.
Oh, she graduated?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
she's gone. She what was her class load? Like 20 credit hours plus?
Probably.
Holy fucking
Yeah, no, like-
shit.
Like she put she puts my class load to shame. Like it's just like.
And all of our work ethics and GPA and our life, basically,
Yeah.
our very existence
In
has been
like
shattered.
in 4 short years of college, she's pretty much done way more than most
And
of
she's
what we're gonna
probably
do in our
walking
lives.
out with
Yeah,
like
she-
$100,000 per year.
Probably she's done more than we'll ever do, and honestly though,
Like
like
her life, not even a quarter of the way over.
Yeah,
She's
and-
done more than we would ever do combined.
that's very possible. Honestly, I wish the best for her because she is also like. Usually when people are like that good at school, they're kind of arrogant about it. Like when you see like an AP kid in high school, they're all
yeah, I
pricks.
would be too.
She was
That happened to
she
me
was
all
like
the time.
she was also bar none the nicest person I've met like at this college, and like she's like so focused on work, like on schoolwork and stuff, where it's just like I don't know, she doesn't. I don't think she ever partied. She was like so innocent about everything, and it's just like, God damn it, dude.
She went
It's
to
like-
a party like first time was like her junior year, I think.
Yeah, when she turned 21, I think.
Yeah.
And like she had her first beer, and that was like a big deal for her. And it's just like
And then she never drank again.
I'm pretty sure she does every now and then,
Like
but like
occasion.
I-
and only like
I don't think she'll ever go overboard. Like it's just like she's too good for the rest of us. Is basically how it ended up.
yeah.
Perfect fucking human being, I guess.
Salty as fuck. We've got McDonald's fries over there, salty. Oh my god. And then here's me playing with the tripod the whole conversation.
Jesus. You just gotta be more clever. Just like when they ask you interview questions, like describe yourself in one word. Hired.
Christ.
Then I'll just be like, oh man, he's good. Can you do that?
Can you do that? And then I just stand up and shake their hands. Christ. Oh man. Mike, I don't know how I didn't break your chairs over the summer.
What?
I really don't know how I didn't break this chair over the summer.
We were all placing bets over whether or not you were gonna beat the shit out of him.
Oh no, that would have happened, yeah. I would have at least made you pay for it.
I would have paid for it. Well, my parents would have paid for it, but
Yeah.
it
All
doesn't
your
matter.
parents
Wait,
been like-
hold on a second.
Don't tell me you found that little
I
clip.
found a little square for one of the triplets.
Oh my god.
I just remembered I put them in here because
So,
I was like,
wait,
this is a
wait,
good way to-
wait.
this is a good
I
place
thought
to
you
put it.
said that you didn't even know where it was. Or like you ever, it sounded like you never knew ever where it was, ever.
No, I
Now you're saying,
I've had
That's how
them.
memory loss works.
so now you're saying that you actually do remember that you had them at one
No,
point
I
in your
have
hand.
them. They're somewhere at my house. Well, though this one is somewhere at the house.
Because it's just funny, because originally it sounded like you had no idea where they were from when your grandma gave them to you.
And for a while, you were right. He never knew.
I can't even disagree.
Which just explains, kind of why you don't remember what the fuck happened in German class today.
Yeah.
He never took German.
Yeah, I never took German. I need to stop touching stuff.
You don't have anything to do on Friday? So you're supposed
Fuck
to be doing.
no, I still have a lot of shit to do on Friday. I've got other classes.
What you're supposed to be doing right now, Colin?
Oh, God.
Why are you taping? Or recording?
I'm not. I need to set the date and time.
December 31st, 1999.
Oh my god! No, okay, dude. So, like, my, Steam does, like, the occasional, like, they'll do, like, a hardware survey, and they'll gather information about your computer. I always do it, because I'm interested in seeing what it pulls, right? Well, because my OS is cracked and hacked and illegally downloaded, it said that my install date on my OS was 1969. And when I saw it, I was like, Windows didn't even exist back then.
You just like it's like if they like interrogate you later on. It's like where'd you get that? It's like I helped with the moon landing.
I helped with the moon landing. My mom was born 1969. She actually was.
So was mine.
Wow. Moms are the same age.
Wow.
That's kind of weird. I guess.
Wow, people were born around the same time.
Oh my god, no,
That's
that
so
can't
crazy.
happen. That's not acceptable. What year were you born? 96?
95.
Wow! Fuck you. Yes, Cass.
You were taking a while to connect the dots there.
You said 95 and I was like, wait, when's my birthday? And I was like, wait, mine's 95 too. Wait, when was he born? Oh, I think he said like January or something. I was born in August. Oh, okay.
It's just, it's like that fucking scene from like Avatar: Last Airbender. It's just like, it's like, hey man, I'm a nomad. Oh, cool, I'm a nomad too. Oh, hey man, me too.
That's so true. Oh my god. Did Mike just leave?
I think so.
Oh, what a fag.
Alright then.
Oh no! Shit. It's alright.
That seemed as good a time as any for that to happen.
I keep fidgeting with everything. And it's funny, because I went to a psychiatrist. I know what you're thinking.
Okay.
Now hold on. Okay.
Go on. I'm listening.
Like a psychiatrist, because a lot of the school districts thought that I had ADHD. All of them. And they wanted to put me in like special programs and stuff. And for a while I was in one in my middle school. And when I went to the psychiatrist, he said that I was fine. I didn't have ADHD or anything. It's very amusing. I don't have ADHD.